Hi friends, good day and welcome to today on Princess Anu TV. Hope you're doing fine. Today I want to quickly talk about some documents. Actually, how many documents? Like 4 or 5 documents that you actually need when you are doing international applications, because I can see that some of you have sent me some emails that some of these schools are asking for this document and that document, and I just want to give you a tip of some documents you should have on standby even before clicking that apply. Because if you don't have these documents, you will have to pause it, go start again, pause it, go start again, and you might get fed up because it's not something that maybe you can just quickly do in your room or something like that. So we're going to be starting. But in case you don't know me, my name is Princess Anu, and I just finished my flight training, and we are in the next phase of transitioning. And on this channel we talk about aviation, motivation and adventure. And if you've not subscribed, please do me a favor, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell so that whenever I post just anything, you'll be able to see it. So let's begin. Number one, very important document that you need to get on standby, it's your international passport. And this international passport should have from 6 months above. That means the validity of this passport should have 6 months and above, because most of the time they usually ask you to upload your international passport. That means you should have scanned your international passport. If you have a very good phone, or better still, to avoid rejections and all, just go over to a cyber cafe, use a proper scanner, or if you have a proper scanner in your house, you can just scan that international passport so that it will not have glares. Sometimes this international passport usually have this, like, if it's under lights, there's a way it reflects. So sometimes using the phone to snap it actually makes it have all those kind of reflections. But if you use a proper scanner to scan it, you are not going to have any issues at all. And make sure this passport has like 6 months and above, because that's what they usually require for it. Is scanned and it has 6 months and above. Another very important document you need to have is also a scanned copy of your results. But I've discovered also that most of the time they usually ask you to fill your results manually. You can have it as a scanned copy, but you can have it just on standby, like knowing all your grades. Maths, I got this. English, I got this. Like that. And I've said it before that maths and physics are very, very important courses in aviation, and so you should expect that they already expect you to have like credits in these courses. So if you don't have a credit in like maths, physics, you as you're changing yourself, as in it's a risk. Just apply. You're not sure of what's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you already have credits in like maths and physics and any other course, like any other courses that you did, I tell you, you stand a better chance of actually getting the admission from that international school. Another very important document you need to have, it's your bank statement. See, the thing about having your bank statement, sometimes some schools will ask for it, some schools might not ask for it. And this is it. I discovered that some schools actually ask for it if they want to prepare documents for you to take to the visa office, because they want to be sure that this person is financially stable enough to come. So sometimes they can ask you to upload your bank statement, like something like that, usually your bank statement. Well, it will be specified there, but it's usually your bank statement they are going to ask for. And I think they just want to know if you can like afford the fees based on the kind of school you're applying to, and if you have the money to actually come. That means there should be maybe specific amount that they are usually expecting to be in your account. And I don't think this applies for every school. So don't think that, oh, I don't have like 20 million in my account, maybe I should not apply. No. I don't want you to put that at the back of your mind. Just sometimes they will ask for it, sometimes they will not ask for it. These documents I'm talking about some of them are general, some of them are specific to some schools. So don't close out your mind on just applying and just tell yourself that no, they're not going to take me. No, go check out the necessary information that they need, then you can now do your application. Another document that most of them always ask for is a guarantors letter or a referral letter. And you know that the person that's going to write this guarantors letter or referral letter are not going to be your parents. They have to be maybe somebody like maybe your teacher or somebody far away. Anyways, I don't think it's usually a family member that can write this, like somebody bearing the same surname as you, because they want like an external what You want like an external person that can guarantee you that, oh, and sometimes they may put it not from a parent. They might specify that they don't want it from a parent. So you have to look for someone, maybe your teacher, maybe anybody around you, to do that guarantors form for you. And most of the time they usually ask for two guarantors letter, or two referral letters, depending on which of them. But guarantor, referral, they are both the same thing. They are all in like the same kind of clause. And another thing I think you should also note before going to apply is the kind of region that you're going to. What continent are you going to? You need to know, because some of these countries, you have to fill several forms, and some of them too, their visa process is not all that like straightforward. So you need to know, okay, if I start the visa process for this particular country, is it going to take me a long time to get it? Because when you know how urgent you want this thing, you will know, okay, if you start now, let me give you a practical example. Now you want to start flight school, let's say in September. You're supposed to start now, like to start applying. That you're supposed to start like maybe 4 months or 5 months earlier, or at most, or at least 3 months earlier, so that when you start applying for your visa, booking flight ticket and all that, no matter the kind of delays that come around, you are not going to be like put aside, because you have enough time to plan for all the degree and all those things that come with it. So I want you to give like a little time, and also understand the region that you're going to. That region will determine, are you going to get your license, are you going to get your visa. Why am I talking about license? Anyways, I've been dealing with license this period, so maybe that's why I'm talking about license. So it will help you to know if you're going to get your visa fast, or if you're going to get it a little bit slow. Another thing most countries ask for is your medical fitness. Now they can specify the kind of hospital you should get it from. Like for instance, now aviation, most of the time they'll tell you to go to an aviation medical examiner to examine you, to be sure that you are medically fit. You cannot just go to any hospital. For other parastatals, they will tell you to go to like a military hospital. All these things they will specify. Like I know for like when we were going for NYC and all that, they asked us to go to a government hospital. So you cannot just go to any hospital. You have to go to either, I think, a military hospital or a teaching hospital to get your medical fitness. That was them when we were going for NYC and all that. So you now imagine, if you want to do aviation, anything about aviation, you have to go to an aviation medical examiner. So sometimes they will specify that you should get a medical fitness form, or like show your medical fitness form, and this is a document that you need to already have scanned, because it's definitely going to have like a stamp on it, and it's going to have the AME's signature on it. So it should be that you have done your medicals ahead of time. And I'm going to tell you that it even saves you a lot to go by yourself to do your medicals, because when you do your medicals, you are sure that, okay, even if you spend your money and go for flight training and all, when you come back, nobody's going to be giving you excuse that, oh, sorry, you're not medically fit, and so you cannot join and blah blah blah. That's not going to happen to you. So everything is going to go as smooth as possible, because you have your medical fitness form. You have everything okay, certifying that your eyes are fit, your hearing is fit, everything, your body, ECG, everything like is completely fit. So guys, these are some of the documents that you need to have on standby. And when I mean on standby, have them scanned, put them in your email or your phone, so that whenever they ask for these documents, you're not going to be running helter-skelter, to like look for them. And my advice for you is always go for the kind of school that your pocket can accommodate. Don't look at it that, let me try, you cannot cut your parents' neck. I tell you, you cannot do more than yourself. See, that's the truth. And it's better for you to plan to start and finish. So don't start from a school that, okay, you say, okay, let me manage, then you get into this school and you can no longer like meet up with the demands of the money and all that has to do with that school. So guys, this is an advice I have for you. And for those that have sent me emails concerning this topic, consider these documents I've said you should have on standby, so that when they ask you international passport, you don't start thinking. And make sure your international passport is like 6 months and above, and the other documents that I've mentioned. So still, I see you in the next video, or maybe outside, like around the airport, or just in an aircraft or something. only God knows where I'll see you next. So till then, stay safe, be fine, live your best life, be happy also, because that's all we gotta do. Bye guys. Thank you so much for